How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to be trying out an LR Frieza that is fully maxed in the ability system. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day, and if you do enjoy what you are seeing today, if you are new, consider hitting that subscribe button. Let's go ahead and have a look at his abilities. He has level 6 additional attack, he has level 20 critical hits, which is obviously a 40% chance for you to get a critical hit, and then of course we have some of the other abilities, and if you don't know what they do, I made a video explaining what every single ability does, but obviously the additional attack and critical hits are the main ones, and the leads that we are running today is STR Perfect Cell. He gives a 100% stat boost to all STR types. And then of course you have LR Frieza, who gives a 7,000 attack boost. So obviously not as good as a doubles extreme STR lead, even though that lead isn't even out. So realistically the best lead would be a double STR Perfect Cell lead. Obviously he doesn't give any key, but he does give the biggest stat boost, which is the closest thing that we can get to an extreme STR lead at the moment. So here we go, going to try to save as many STR orbs as possible, pardon me. Because unfortunately, I do not have the greatest orb changers. I do have STR17, who is a decent orb changer. And of course that happens. Just every time. I swear I don't plan that stuff. It's a coincidence. It is just a coincidence. So, Frieza does have that Fear and Faith link, so that is going to be pretty damn useful. But is this going to be enough? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I lost count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10... 12, 14, 15, 16, I think it's going to be enough, just about. Let's have a look. There we go. Let's get an attack with him as well. And if you're wondering why I'm taking on this particular set of Dokkan event, it's because the Super Free stage starts off with Super Assembly Kaioken, and I don't want to end up dying straight away, so that's the reason why. And they have buffed this Broly event, so that is one of the other reasons why I'm taking it on. I mean, unfortunately did not get a critical hit there. So here we go, 18k. Bam, like back in the day, these units would be doing next to no damage. I actually wonder why they nerfed the event. I know that it's because not too many people do it, obviously because it's an extremely old event. But even so, I'm surprised. But yeah. Like, when this event first came out, it was one of the toughest events in the game, and now they just decided to nerf it. I kind of wish they brought out more events like Broly, because it was different, and it obviously made it extremely hard to take out the event. You had to rely on specific units to obviously beat the event, and nowadays you just take the most OP cards and you can beat them. So before you had to rely on the Kaioken mechanic, or you had to take the units that were suggested, and because of how rare SSRs were, you know, it was very hard for you to actually beat the event. So, pardon me, I did eventually. It took me a while, but I got there in the end. However, these days, again, talking like I'm like 50 years old, we are finally, well, I say we are finally, we can beat this event without too many problems. And the Broly event is probably going to be the worst, because even though this event has been nerfed, he is still a bit of a problem because he has a barrier, kind of. So who has the high defensive stats? Yes, Frieza does. So people think that LRs can't tank, but when their defensive stat gets to a certain point, they are capable of tanking. That's why some people think that LR Gohan can't tank. He doesn't get a... Oh, of course that just happened. He doesn't get a defensive boost from his passive, so that automatically means that he can't tank. It's the same with Vegito Blue. Vegito Blue, pardon me. As soon as his defensive stat gets to around 9k, and then you take into account the boost that he gets from his own leader skill or Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, his defense is high enough to the point where his 30% damage reduction allows him to tank for like 3 digits, maybe even less. So definitely don't overlook that defensive stat. I mean, I know I've said this before, that defensive stat is kind of obsolete, and it is, until it reaches a certain point. So keep that in mind, but this is the stage where we are going to have a nice time taking out Cell, obviously, because he does not have that defensive barrier that Broly has. So the problem here is I don't think I'm going to get enough orbs to get his colossal, well, that's a damage modifier, his 18 key super attack. I think, yeah, this is enough. I think, is that enough? Okay, it is enough, just about. Let's go with this. So the problem with this team is obviously no key. Okay. Interesting. I was just thinking there for a minute. I'm pretty sure Frieza does have big bad bosses, so who else on my team has that link? I think Omega Shenron does. I'll check after this. 816k. So that shows you that Broly did have that barrier, and for some reason he is not getting the crits. Big bad bosses. Yeah, he does have it. Thought so. So I'm gonna try to get what's his name? Gonna try to get. I was about to say I'm gonna try to get Omega Shenron and LR Frieza together, but I just put Omega Shenron in that first slot, which means that I won't be able to get them together for a few turns. And the next stage is going to be against Physical Kid Buu, so I will probably end it there because I want to showcase how good he actually is against a physical type, obviously, because that is where he gets to hit the hardest. He is hitting pretty hard now, but nowhere near as much as he would be hitting as against the physical type. There we go. And here we go, 494k. So the best partnership for LR Frieza would be him and Fura on an STR team, because Fura activates all of Frieza's attack links, and then of course when you have the extreme STR lead providing that stat boost, it raises his attack even further. So hopefully the STR lead will be coming out relatively soon, and if we are following the order that they release the newer leads, it technically should be STR. I know that they released Goku and Vegeta at the same time, but obviously they released the Agility one first, so theoretically it should be STR next, unless they decide to go back to In for whatever reason. But no, they've been really weird with it. They skipped the In-type banner. They screwed me over just like that. They skipped the In-type banner. They skipped the Extreme Int lead. So I have no idea what they are trying to do. And of course we didn't get the super attack. And are we going to get a Dokkan mode? We are not going to get a Dokkan mode. Okay, you know what? Frieza might actually be able to take him out with his normal attack. And it's a crit! Why am I getting all the crits when I don't get a super attack? This game though. We're going to get a super attack next turn with our boy Frieza though. Unless I get shafted. Damn it. Did not want to do that, so seems like we are going to get a Dokkan mode with Omega Shenron, and he is definitely dead this turn. So next turn we, oh damn it, because 17 changes those orbs, which is going to be a bit of a problem. So hopefully he doesn't change too many. As long as we have some agility type orbs there, I can use the orb changing item, and then hopefully we can get a proper demonstration of what he can do. Yeah, there was no way that he was surviving that. 1.2 million, and that's our health recovered. You know what? It's not the worst. It is not the worst, but we want to get rid of these. I think we do. I think that's perfect. Let's go ahead and quickly use one more item, and then we can get his 18 key attack off. Is that enough? Please tell me that. Okay, it is enough. I was about to be like, wait, what? I'm pretty sure that was enough. So get the critical hit. Come on. We need to see that crit. Get the crit. Get that critical hit. Come on. Here we go. And get the crit. Hey, there we go. 1.7 mil. So we finally got that critical hit. And I honestly didn't expect to get the crits there. Okay, let's see what we can do against the Goku, because the first stage is against the physical type, so we should be able to take care of this one with relative ease. Once we get to the agility stage, that is where we are going to encounter a few problems, because obviously we have the type disadvantage, and then we also have the countdown, which is going to be a bit of a problem. However, if we get a critical hit with LR Frieza, we should be fine. So going to have to rely on a chance, but I believe that this boy can come through, and we did get the super attack, thankfully. So yeah, from the start, I always knew that the problem was going to be super attacking. That is why I did bring those support items, and to be honest, we have been super attacking with him quite frequently, not as much as I would have liked to, but I feel like I kind of got the point across. He can tank, and he can also hit hard, which is obviously expected of a legendary rare at this point. And we have plenty of orbs for a super attack next turn. It's just the placement's kind of iffy, because those rainbow orbs kind of screw me over. I'm going to use an item just in case, because this guy does super attack quite frequently from what I can remember. Okay, so that's the one. And who do we have next turn? Okay, we do have a Mega Shenron and LR Frieza, so Big Bad Bosses is going to be active, which is perfect. Put him there. There's not much. Okay, is this going to be enough? Is this going to change anything? Nope. So, you know what? I'm pretty sure that is enough. Come on! Okay, that is enough. That is enough. Let's see what we can do here. Can we get the critical hit? Can we end it? Can we end it? Here we go. That 25% attack and defensive boost makes a massive difference. Get the crit! Get the crit! Hey, wow, one-shotted. Okay, we got the crit when we needed it the most. So that is the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. If you want to see me showcase different units in the future, let me know in the comment section down below as always. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one.